When the notes go higher, we become, with a crescendo, get louder. The notes go lower, we can sometimes then decrescendo, get softer. So you're going to hear lots of historical playing today in this movement of the Brandenburg Concerto. And besides that, it just is so uplifting and joyful. So I hope you enjoy the Bach Brandenburg Concerto No. 3. Well, I'd like just to take a minute to echo actually what Mr. Newcomb said about all my thanks. And of course, first to you parents for being here and supporting your son or daughter in their musical education, because you can see it has certainly paid off. And I told the students today that this is something that they will get to live with and continue to grow and keep this family of musicians all around them. It's really kind of a miraculous thing. We always talk about when we're in music what a small world it is. And I said maybe 10 years from now you'll find one of your colleagues in a community orchestra or in a professional orchestra or maybe conducting you. So it's really exciting that you've given them this opportunity to begin their education in this way. And also then, thanks to these students that are up here on the stage, because students, I'll get all weepy here, they have given a lot of dedication. And these kinds of things don't happen unless they're really committed to what they do and what they love to do. And so I'm very proud and thankful. You know, today we're in this high-tech world. We do a lot with computers, and iPods, all those things, but yet here's our tradition, our age-old tradition of playing this string instrument. And so they're going to carry that into the future. So congratulations, students. A huge thanks to all my colleagues, my teachers, because these students wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for their preparation prior to getting here. I have the fun job. I get to put it all together. They've really worked out a lot of the nuts and bolts prior to these students being on stage. And so would all my string teachers here in North Dakota please stand and let's thank them again. Teachers, please stand up. This next work we are thrilled to be doing, and of course I have been very honored throughout the course of my career here with the North Dakota Middle Level Honors Orchestra of premiering compositions by Mr. Rick Newcomb, who was of course our teacher from Devils Lake. And it's been such an honor to every one of these years prepare one of his creations. And this year he gave us a real challenge. But we've had an excellent time working this piece out. And it's been fun because the piece, which is called Tarentella, and the students were prepared and knew this, is an Italian dance. And the story goes that if you get bit by a tarantula, you do this wild twirling dance to get the poison out of your system. So you're going to hear this beautiful 6/8 twirling rhythm all throughout the piece. And you can imagine that kind of spin that we have in this particular type of music. But Mr. Newcomb gave us a challenge of playing with multiple rhythms going on at different times, with a difficult key signature and modulations, with different kind of roles in the orchestra. And I've been so proud, I just have to point out my basses, because the basses are kind of like the conductor of the orchestra, and they really keep us on track throughout this whole piece. So you will hear for the first time, and for the first time played by this orchestra, Tarentella by Mr. Rick Newcomb.
come.